Okay.
Hello, we are here in Cooktown in the north of the state of Queensland in Australia and learning from nature. And this is part of my internship, so I have been doing a research visit here in learning from nature as part of my master in peace and conflict studies as a Rotary Peace Fellow. And I want to share like my main like insights from this experience. The first thing that I have to mention is like the main question that I was working on during these last 2 weeks, and is how we can reduce cost, improve resilience and productivity in in farmings. And the purpose of this is to improve the well-being of small farmers in the world. So first, like to start talking about the methodology that I have been using during these 2 weeks have been like very practical, like working in the farm during the morning, working in the farm, learning on how does the ecosystem works, and in the afternoon, like doing some research, working with the handbook that it was made by Wendy Seabrook, the CEO of the organization, that says like the principles, like the principal guidelines of ecological farming. And now to talk something about the principles of this approach of farming, there are 5 principles. Um, the first one is regain ecological services. The second one is mimic like ecosystem and nature. The third one is grow from your strengths. The fourth one is build connections. And the fifth one is co-create with succession. And regarding the fundings that we had, is just that in this kind of approaches, it is possible to reduce the cost because the main aim is to have like a input zero system. So the majority of the things that the farm needs to work properly came from the farm. So it reduces a lot the cost, and of course that there are not necessary pesticides or any agrochemical. So this is a great way to reduce cost. Regarding resilience, when the ecosystem start to regenerate and to go back to its normal functions, it start to be even more resilient to external shocks, external movements, like for instance the climate change. So now in this kind, for instance in this farm, we can see that the ecosystem is more resilient to adjust to external changes. And the third one, regarding productivity, in the long term, if we see like how these soils are able to produce food, we are going to see that they are more productive than in other approaches of agriculture or farming, because in the long term the soils are going to be very healthy and are going to be more able to produce food during the time. So the main learning is that these kind of approaches of agriculture are very good for not only for small farmers, but for everybody that is interested not only in reducing costs but also in taking care of our mother nature.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video and found the information helpful, be sure to check out the resources on our website. See the links below. Together, we can reduce the costs of growing food for us and our environment.